Alright, yes, hello there everybody, thank you Beethoven. It's your good friend Pozzible here, and I'm back again in action with another review of Parker, the Thief Revenge movie starring Jason Statham and Jennifer Lopez. Basically, if you can imagine this like Bullet to the Head, very similar movies, only this one's a little bit more low-key, a little bit more realistic, however, a little bit too straightforward, a little too slow, a little too boring. It just didn't have this. Didn't have the same rhythm. Never seemed to really find its pacing. The movie in the end didn't really know what it wanted to be. It didn't know if it really wanted to be a heist movie or a revenge movie. It leaned more toward revenge movie. But we'll get to that more in a moment. Jason Statham plays Parker, a master thief who gets hired to do a job with a crew that he has never really worked with before. They are going after, if you can believe it, to steal from Ohio Park. State Park is where they're going after. Apparently, these parks take in a lot more money than appears to be. That said, it goes off without a hitch. Even though you do see Parker, he comes off as kind of like this thief with a heart of gold. He helps people out, doesn't really intimidate them too much, not unless he absolutely has to. Violence is always a last resort or a first resort, depending upon how pissed off he is at you. The crew betrays him, and they try to kill him. They fail at killing him, obviously, otherwise the movie would be very short. And he goes out to revenge. He has to go to Miami, where he hooks up with a struggling real estate agent, Jennifer Lopez. She works very hard to try to find her way with him, to get him to allow her to help him so that she can get a cut of the loot and stuff like that. She doesn't really fit in this movie. She's one of the things that ruined this movie for me. I never felt that her character really was up to par with what this movie was about. Here you have professionals, you've got hardcore guys who, go the distance, take no crap, and here you got Jennifer Lopez as more of the regular everyday person who is out of place in this world of professionals. She tries to be one of them, she fails, and at one point in this movie you're like, oh my god, I can't believe she's doing that, just kill her please. Okay, you kind of get annoyed by her near the very, very end of the movie. That said, unfortunately for Parker, I do have to give it a pass. I mean, the movie was just too slow. It just didn't have the same rhythm, the same umph. To give you one example of what happened, at one point there's supposed to be this explosion. It's a surprise explosion. You're supposed to get shocked. It wasn't loud enough. It wasn't timely enough. So it just didn't work. And unfortunately, that's Parker for you. It just didn't have the flow. It just doesn't work as well as it's supposed to. And that's a shame. Considering the talent, I expected more from Parker. I really had high hopes for Parker. In the end, it was just too basic, just too standard, so it's a pass. Alright guys, that's it for now. But look for me soon. Look for me in the theaters, and I will see you there.